Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a get ready with me using all my Project Pan items. And yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I used in my Project Pan video because I literally am filming this right after that video, so yeah, it's my only day off. I get to at least do this. So yeah, let's throw the hair back because this is gonna be... It gets messy. And disclaimer, like, if you see white dog hairs everywhere, that is because I do have a dog. Like, he's a Pitbull Australian Shepherd mix, though that is questionable. Based on, like, how he looks, I guess you could say. You never know, he might pop up one of these times in a video and maybe I'll introduce you guys. Whoa. Sorry, I like to make sure that my hair is out of the way. And I know this looks crazy right now, but trust the process. Trust the process, right? Alright. So I'm just making sure that all of my baby hairs are tucked up inside because I do not want any of my hair going anywhere. Yeah. And yes, I do keep my freaking brushes in the same kind of plastic bags that I have my Project Pan items in. I have a lot of these bags. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care how unprofessional I am. Like, I mean, I could have just named this channel a hot mess, but, like, but somebody has that taken. You know who you are. But, anyways, let's get started. Now, I'm going to go in the order of, not how I named my products in my Project Pan, but I go in with the products that I usually go with first, and I usually try to do my brows first, if that makes sense. So yeah, and I do use like other mirrors other than my phone. And yes, I do film on my phone. We do not use professional cameras here. And and disclaimer, I know the lighting is bad. Like, I live in a small apartment, so it's kind of a little bit of pick and choose. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So yeah, let's just get into this. And I'm adjusting. Yes, I'm on a beanbag chair. Professional, right? I may not be the prettiest girl, but I can definitely say that I at least look good with makeup. I will say that. Catch me in the morning and you might not like what you see, but... And yes, I do like to extremely comb my eyebrows, because it gets them to the kind of shape that I want them to be. And I don't try to go in too, like, I guess you could say hard on the eyebrows, because I know you guys don't like, probably don't like in-depth brow tutorials. This is not what that is. I'm not exactly doing a brow tutorial, I'm just doing my brows on camera. And I feel like that's, like, you know, some people like that. I feel like it's not everybody's cup of tea, but people can work with it. Alrighty, and then I'm just gonna... I like to spoolie out my brows first just cause, like, yeah, it does get them to be a good shape. And I have somewhat gotten compliments on my eyebrows before. Alright. Alright, now that they're combed out, and by the way, I did get a brush set off of Amazon, and it has this kind of brush. So I can really go in there. And I know this is a lash brush, but I use these for combing out my eyebrows, because I have a lot of hairs. Like, I'm not one of those, like, girls that have really, really thin brows. Like, I have natural, really thick brows. Alrighty, so... And how I kind of want my... Like, just a side note, like, I want to kind of discuss how I want my filming schedule to be almost. Like, don't get me wrong, I will update Project Pan items and whatnot. Like, I will update those. But, in terms of get ready with me videos and unboxings, I'm probably going to only film on Tuesdays. And, mainly with the get ready with me is like, I will do my main, Project Pan items throughout the days when I'm not filming. And then, you know, sometimes maybe go in with a few Project Pan items here and there to kind of, like, you know, work through some products. But on Tuesdays, I kind of want to do a sort of shop my stash get ready with me, so that you can kind of see, like, what I'm picking out, and, like, because I do have a lot of stuff. I will say that. Like, I have a lot of, I guess you could say, like, stuff that I've gotten in subscription boxes and stuff like that. Sorry. Had to push up that a little more because I'm trying to, like, I just really fill in my brows instead of outlining them, as you can see. I know it looks crazy, I know. Trust me, I know. But when it comes to makeup, you just gotta trust the process, you know what I mean? You just gotta trust it. That, and when you work at something hard enough, it will go out okay in the end. And yes, I am aware that I have blonde brows, but I like to use a brown brow pencil to fill in my brows, I guess you could say. But that's only because I like them to look darker. As crazy as that sounds. I don't know, I just like sometimes the way that a darker brow looks. And I know it's smearing everywhere, but just trust the process. Like I said, it's not exactly professional around here, but it helps. And yes, I am sometimes using my camera as a mirror to get little spots that I cannot see. And I'm trying to judge if it looks okay on camera as well. Like, I like to go in with my eyebrows first and then do my eyes so that I'm not, you know, stressing on doing, like, brows at the same time I'm doing my eyeshadow, if that makes sense. I just have makeup wipes by me so that I can at least try to clean up. Yes, we are very unprofessional here. Sorry, I keep saying that, but it's true. And I know I could usually just do that and the brows are cleaned up, but when you're doing makeup and you're doing your brows, you just want to clean them up, and foundation is good for that. I know I'm spending so much time on one brow, but just bear with me. And yes, I am aware that, like, when I do put on my products, I am going to have to be a little bit more non-expressive with my facial features, just because I know I am a very facial expressive person. And that way, like, I'm doing, like, I know I keep saying I'm doing my brows first, but, like, I mainly do it so if I mess up on them, I can clean them up. Like, it's easier for me to do my brows first than anything, just because, like, I'm very messy when it comes to my brow application, as you can see. Calm out a little bit. And just a disclaimer, my brows are not sisters, they are, they're not twins. Probably sisters, maybe cousins, I don't know. But I will say though, this eyebrow tends to look better than this eyebrow most of the time. If that makes sense. Sorry, in my camera view, it's easier to kind of shape the brows a little bit. Because I'm trying to do it on here, on my mirror, and it's not picking up as well as I would like. And I will say, this is more of like a, I guess you could say, waxier consistency brow pencil, but alright, we'll just go in with that and see where it takes us. Like I said, I know my brows are freaking dark, but I like them to be that way, so that way they show up. But like I said, we'll clean this up with foundation, with my stick foundation, and it should be alright. But I kind of, like, another reason why I do my brows first is mainly because if I get smudging on the top of my eyebrow right here, like on my forehead and whatnot, then I can just clean it up with my stick foundation and kind of forget about it. I'm just like trying to lean back to try to get a good angle, I guess you could say, because for lighting wise, it sucks. Alright, sorry about that. So, I have gotten my beauty sponger, or my damp beauty sponge and whatnot. I had to do that before, like, we really got into stuff, but anyways, I'm gonna go in with my Revolution stick foundation, and just gonna go in like that. A little extreme, I know, but and sorry if you hear construction a little bit. Like, they're working on the floor here in my apartment complex, so yeah. Alrighty, so we're just gonna paint on. I know this may look a little extreme, but like I said, I like to clean up my brows this way, so do not judge. Okay. Then we'll just take a different brush and blend that out. I kind of like to do one eye at a time to kind of see if I can do stuff like that. All right. Now I'm just gonna lightly brush my brows into place. And I'm not gonna go in with my brow gel just yet, in a way, because I still wanna get stuff done on my face before I go in with the brow gel. A little more foundation on my brush. And that's the thing, guys, like, this is just a disclaimer from me. Like, I don't really like to talk about myself that much when it comes to, like, talking about things on this channel, because it's just like, no one really needs to know about my personal life. I mean, I will say where I work and that I have a dog and whatnot, but, and that I have a boyfriend, but other than that, like, I don't really get into much personal stuff. But, like, I mean, let me know of, like, any topics that you guys want me to talk about. I mean, I can talk about more stuff than just myself. But, like, alright. That looks pretty good. But, oh, yeah, that's right. It's in my hand. And I will just put, like, a little disclaimer on this channel. I do smoke weed, but I don't do it inside my apartment. I mainly go outside to smoke, but most of the times while I'm doing these videos, I'm really stoned. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, granted, yes, some people would argue that my brows literally look like caterpillars, but, you know, I gotta work with the natural brow that I got. And yes, I do, like, you know, pluck them, and I do get them waxed occasionally, but it's all natural right here. But yeah, those look good at least. Maybe go in a little bit heavy with the brushing on that side. But yeah, those look good. They look good. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna go in with... That's the exact reason why I didn't want my hair to be in the way, but... I clearly, I washed my hair literally this morning, so literally it's not working with me. Squeeze it. And I mean, I also like to do my eyeshadow, like, I am heavy-handed, but at the same time, like, it's not professional, but it's messy. Sorry. Put my eyeshadow primer on. Where's my mirror? Oh, there it is. Alrighty. That's done. Alright, so my eyeshadow primer is on, and cap. Alright, so let's go in with eyeshadow. Just picking a brush out of my collection. Like, as you can, like, I do have brushes in this, but I just got this eyeshadow and face brush set off of Amazon. As you can see, it's huge. But they're from Refand, I think. The brand, I mean, yeah, Refand. And I'm not sure, they don't really say brush types on here or anything else. So I'm just going to go in with this brush. And, alright. Sorry, I'm thinking if I want to go in either with a different brush or, like, which brush I want to go into. Because I like these kind of brushes for packing on shadow and whatnot, but I think I might go in with this brush. This is my BH Cosmetics number 7 brush. I do have one BH Cosmetics brush set. That is the only thing I have, one brush set from them. And I'm sad because they're no longer a brand and I can't get them. But yeah. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna go in with the transition shade that I have in here. And kind of set my lid and whatnot. Alright, let's go lid side and shade. And now, so, where am I gonna go? Sorry, I do not plan out my videos before I film them, so that is one thing I gotta get down. But I think I'm just, like, as just a transition shade for this darker color that I have, like this one right here, oh, sorry, this one right here, I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here and kind of, use it as more of a transition shade so that I can at least work with the stuff that I got. So on the same brush that I had my cream setting shade, or you know, the lid setting shade on, I'm just gonna and I'm not gonna hold up the palette because that's gonna be weird, but I'm just gonna try to, and I know you're supposed to put your hands right here so you have more control. Trying to get in the use of that. But so far this is a really good transition shade. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if you will be able to see that or not, because, I mean, you can. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna go in with that dark shade that I just had right there. And I'm just gonna start kind of packing that on the inner or the outer corner. Or should I switch to a different brush? I don't have like very small packing, well, I guess I do have some small packing brushes, but they, in terms of like buffing it on and packing it, I guess, like, I have very little. So I'm gonna go in with a different brush. This one's a lot. I've used this one quite a bit. Like I said, I'm not professional, I'm very heavy-handed. I know it's probably annoying for me to say that all the time. But, like, I know some people don't like people being very heavy-handed with their makeup in their videos, so I'm just saying, if you don't like that kind of video, you don't have to watch, but doesn't mean that being heavy-handed is necessarily bad. But yeah, like I said, I just kind of want to, like with my filming schedule and everything, just try to do shop my stashes, like every Tuesday at least, and, kind of try to, like go through my stash, like go through my, like, eyeshadows and everything, and see, oh, what can I create? Because I doubt, and I do mean truly doubt, that you want to see this every day. Or, you know, every Tuesday. So, yeah, I'm just going to use my project pan items on my, on the downtime when I'm not at work. Gotta switch hands. I'm so much worse at with my right hand than when I am with my left. Like, I'm using my left hand right, or, yeah, this is my left hand, my god. Well, I mean, I use my left hand better on this side than I do with this side. Just a disclaimer. Can't really go in with my right hand very well. Even though, yes, I do try to. Alright. And yes, these may seem like, you know, more neutrally kind of colors, but I didn't exactly pick the shades, and, well, I mean, the random number generator did. I think the thing is called Pretty Random, yeah, it's called Pretty Random. But yeah, I just picked out these shades beforehand, and I'm just trying to see how they are going to work in an eye look. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to incorporate the green. Maybe on the lower lash line. Oh shit, I forgot to put on my L5 tapes. Yeah, I forgot to go in with these little beauties. Like, pretty sure a YouTuber got me onto this one. Like, these eye tapes are absolutely awesome. Like, 10 out of 10. But yeah. It may look a little weird as of right now, but... Where did I just put my brush? It may look weird as of right now, but... That is a trust the process kind of thing. Re-intensifying it. And just a disclaimer, I do not tap off my brushes when it comes to that. Like, I want the full pigment. Like, that's why I just tap in a little bit, and then without tapping off my brush, just go in. Alrighty. Now with that out of the way, I'm actually gonna see. I'm gonna go in with the transition shade that I went in with before and kind of try to blend things out. And I like to use all of my, I guess, lid space, I guess you could say, like, up to my eyebrow, because there's literally no other way of me doing eyeshadow where it doesn't go all the way up to the brow. Same on the other side. Alright, that looks good. I mean, granted, like, I like the blend. I just don't know if I should go back in and intensify anymore. Because like I said, I do not plan these looks, so I'm trying to work with at least what I can. Maybe go in with that dark color and just try to intensify the outer corner. Because that's where I really want it to be the most intense. And I know I make freaking weird faces when I close my eyes and whatnot. But I think that should be alright. Like, I'm happy with that sort of blend. Let me just blend it real. I know I'm happy with the blend, but I could do with a little more blending, probably. I mean, you guys would probably definitely think so, but... Alright, so... So I'm wondering if I should... Well, I definitely need to add that green somewhere, so... Let me see what I can and can't do. Alright, this could either make or break the look, so... Might go in with this brush real quick. Or wait. Not this brush. Yeah. And I'm gonna go into that green. Yeah, the fucking green. I know, I swear. Don't even mind it. 'Cause at this point, everybody swears. Except for children. Alright, slowly adding in this green. Almost near the inner part of the... Oh boy. Like I said, this could either make or break. Okay. I know, it looks freaking crazy, but trust the process. I know, little white dog hairs. Yeah, see, I'm trying to incorporate it on the lid, but I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if I'd be able to use those two together, because it looks kind of weird. I'm gonna go in and intensify that brown some more. Yeah. I mean... Like I said, it's not the best color story ever, but I feel like we could make it work. Going in with the transition shade and kind of still lighten, well, not lighten, but blend things out. know I go crazy. But you know what? The blend has to happen or else it's not a blend. But I feel like it works. It works to an extent. I've definitely had better eyeshadow color stories than this, but yeah, I feel like I could get away with that green more on the lower lash line than anything, because I'm just not a green person. I'll wear green on the lower lash line, or a neon green on the lid. I will wear a neon green on the lid. But anyways, alrighty, so I think I'm going to go with this, well, I mean, it is one of the shades that was picked out, but I think I'm gonna go with that one on the outer part of the lid, and then, you know, and maybe use my Flirty Birdie liquid eyeshadow on top, and then go with that one in the inner corner. I feel like that could work. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it could. Alright, so let's just... Or should I go in with my finger? I mean, they do say that the shades like this have a little bit more higher of an impact on your finger. So I'm just gonna go in with that. Wow, that's really pretty. But since I want a little bit more preciseness, do I want to go with that packing brush or this packing brush? No, I feel like I have another one. This one will work. I'm not a professional, so I always say, like, if it'll work, use it. I know we lick our fingers on this channel. I gotta get it off somehow. Because sometimes even a makeup remover wipe goes freaking dry. Alrighty, so... Oh yeah, and I also forgot, I do tend to spray my brush when I go in with just the brush. So we're just gonna take a little bit on there and kind of spray the brush. Now there's setting spray. Alright. I mean, it works. I know, you're probably cringing saying, shame on you, don't be pulling back your eye. But sometimes it's what you gotta do. Where is my freaking mirror? But it's sometimes what you gotta do. I mean, fuck it, we're just gonna use that. Okay, so I think I put that a little bit far, so I'll go back and re-intensify my colors. But one of one of the reasons I really do my eyes first is so I can clean up the fallout that comes out afterwards. Because I just know it's not gonna work well if I don't. But yeah, that's at least looking alright. Alright. That looks pretty alright. Now I feel like I can at least go in on the inner corner with that second shade. And man, does that look pretty. We're just gonna, in fact, a little more intense there, maybe. I think that looks good. Yeah, looks good. Real quick though, I am going to go in and just blend. And I know these, I know this shade and this shade look very, very similar, but they are very, in a way, different. Like, that one, like, the one on my lid is more of like a more opaque pale gold, and the other one is more of like a white-ish champagne-y gold, I want to say. But yeah, we're just, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that and smack it up near the brow bone. But yeah, I'm just trying to get more uses, I guess you could say, on these shadows, because I love the Morphe formula. It's really, really good. Even though, yes, I heard it's not cruelty-free, or is it cruelty-free, or is it not cruelty-free or not vegan? But, like, I mean, I heard one of the two, I'm not really sure, but nonetheless, I love these eyeshadows, and they're in my collection, so I might as well use them. But I think that should, oh wait, I forgot to go in with my Flirty Birdie, not Fruity Tooty. Still smells hot. Alright, just gonna take a little bit off the wand and sort of just plop that on the, or should I go on the actual applicator? Oh, that's a little bit more intense, okay. So I'll go in with the applicator and then blend it out. Oh yeah, I like that. It kind of matches. At least it matches. Alright, go a little on there. Blend it out. Whenever there's a time to add sparkle, you just do it. Sparkle makes the world go round. That makes sense. But yeah, I feel like I can work with this. It smells like Play-Doh, but or it has a weird scent. But I definitely think I could use it on the eyelids. Most definitely. Alrighty, so time for this. I know this side needs to be cleaned up a little more, but Get another makeup wipe. I know that's like, what? 3 of them that I've used. I don't know, I just like that cleaned edge. But I don't know, I feel like this look turned out alright. I'm not saying it's perfect or anything, but I digress. Alright. So now we can finally get our base products on. So I will be, like, I'm just gonna close the palette for now, just because I will go on with that green on the lower lash line, just because I don't like it on the lid. I'm sorry. I mean, I would wear it without the brown, like the purpley brown. It's like a mauvey purpley brown in a way. Alright, that went out a little bit fucked. So, yeah, that's it. And it is in the scent cucumber, so that's why it's green. But, just gonna go in and prime the face. And I do have skincare on beforehand, I guess you could say. Like, I took a shower this morning, so it should, like, my skin should be okay for putting on makeup products, I guess you could say. Alright. So we're just gonna go in with that, and I can already feel the freaking Sorry, I'm just making sure that this is all taken in. Should I go in with, you know what, as a just precautionary step before I go in with my foundation, I'm just gonna set my brows real quick using my Persona Swipe Up Brow Gel. Ooh, it's good. Alright, and there's that on there. I just kind of like to lightly go in with brow gel, because, I mean, I don't feel like my brows need to stay that long unless I absolutely need it to. But I might pick up, like, a more clear brow gel to, like, go in like this, because even though I like the tint, like, it's definitely something that takes some getting used to, because I used to go a lot of time without, like, I went, like, literally until 2022 without using a brow gel. Yeah. So that's gonna be right in there. I like it. And we can now go in with foundation. Since I'm, oh wait, fuck, I forgot my poreless putty primer. Oh, that would have been bad. So I'm just gonna go in a little bit. And I like to just like focus this on my nose and T-zone area just because that is where I tend to get the most oily and the most pores. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will go on my chin a little bit. Just to make sure it doesn't like get any pores there, because I do get pores everywhere. Even though it doesn't look like it on camera, I have pores. I have a lot of them. I mean, it may look like it on camera, but I don't have the professional lighting to be able to tell. I mean, on camera, my skin looks alright. And I do try to keep up with my skincare very regularly, so that's also a thing. But, alright, let's go in with foundation, and let me just give it a good shake before I go in. Oh. Well, that was nice. This is a very thin consistency of foundation, so I kind of have to go in on directly the sponge so that I can sorry, I'm just making sure my poreless primer is not going to budge. And I do like to go in and just, you know, go in with a full coverage foundation because I love full coverage. Technically love full coverage everything. Should probably get my... The amount of times I lose my mirror, my god. There it is. I usually just use the mirror on my BH Cosmetics palette, but that's only because like I feel the need to. And yes, I do apply freaking foundation to my lips. I know that may seem bad. Fight me. Yes, I'm going in with more. And don't worry, these under eye bags will get covered up. And I don't care if you don't like me putting foundation on my lips, but it helps with having a, I guess, consistent base for your lips. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure it's all blended. At least to my liking. And I get it, not full coverage isn't everybody's cup of tea, but it's mine. I love full coverage because I can literally hide everything. All of my insecurities, everything can just be put underneath the full coverage. But I mean, it's a pretty good base. Not gonna lie. Now that I'm getting a little more oily, I guess you could say, this foundation works really good. Also bring it down my neck, because you can't put no foundation down your neck. But yeah, like, I mean, granted, I don't know what my preferred, like, foundation shade would be. Like, this is pretty close. I will say, this is pretty close. Like, fair neutral or, like, light neutral sort of shades are my jam. Hey, I make funny faces, but at least I'm real. Anyways, give this a good shake. Don't want anything to be separated. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Yeah, I do like to go in with a lot. I'm sorry, I'm very heavy-handed. I'm very heavy-handed and I can't help it. That's probably not let it sit, but I'm gonna use my thing for this because I don't want to mess up. And I know my concealer may seem a bit light, but I mean, the lighter the better, honestly, sometimes when it comes to light foundations. Like, I like to go in with a little bit of a lighter concealer to try to tone down some of the under eye bags that I have. I mean, I love the coverage. Holy fuck. I mean, the coverage is just unreal with this. I love it. Though it does make me look a little creepy, but it's probably because I'm very heavy-handed and I go with a lot in that area, and it likes to settle in my fine lines. Oh yeah, no, I'm just beating my face. I realize that I probably go in with a lot of pressure to try to blend this crap out, but I gotta work quickly with what I have. Because sometimes it tends to dry really quickly. And I do have the window open in my apartment just to air things out. I think that looks good. Okay. I mean, I do try to get like as close to the lower lash line as I can. Just because, like, I do have a lot of under eye creases, which I'm only 25, but that's to be expected. And I'm trying to think if I should set or go in with my creams. I probably should go in with my creams. Like my cream bronzer, everything like that. I don't know if I'm gonna use the cream highlighter in this, though. I do not know if I'm gonna use it, to be quite honest. Like, I will use it on my collarbones and everything, but yeah. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with this LaRousse brush. It's a really nice brush. Like, I get the weird angle on it, but trust me, and I did get these off of BoxyCharm, out of BoxyCharm when I did used to have it. I don't know, I just like I like the way Chic Beauty Box is right now, you know what I mean? Like, with everything going into the transition into BoxyCharm and Ipsy, I'm just not really a big fan of that, you know what I mean? Like it could be, you know, like, I just don't like Ipsy. That's just me. Alright. And I know the packaging is gonna get dirtier with the day. Let's just say that. And I'm just gonna use this brush to kinda buff it out. I mean, so far it's looking really, really nice. I mean, that blend though, like, come on. And I know I may be a little eccentric for some people's taste, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just me. And that's the way I am. If I may act a little, well, I mean, I'm not crazy, but like, I just tend to act a little bit out of the norm, I guess you could say, when it comes to makeup, everything. And yes, I do realize I'm bringing it up into my hairline, but that's just because I want a seamless blend. I mean, the blend, though, is not that bad. I will say that. And I kind of use just stippling motions to kind of blend it in, because I don't, like, when it comes to cream products, I know that they can be a little bit more sheer. So I do kind of try to go in with a heavier hand and more of like a stippling motion to get more of that color payoff. But I mean, it doesn't look bad though. I think that looks really good. And I know I already have high cheekbones as it is, but like, I can't really help it. That's the thing, I can't really help it. Now, I'm gonna go in with the blush. The blush. I'm contemplating on whether or not I want to go in with this brush or this brush. I think I might go in with this brush. Or actually this brush. Yeah, this is more of my cream blush, because I want to use this more for my cream bronzer. But, like, but at the same time, this works really, really good too. I will use this as much as I can. And I know, I just went in with like 4 dots, I guess you could say, like 4. And I know, this may look really, really intense. But you know what? I like a blush heavy look. And I like to bring it in. Like, when I say I like a blush heavy look, I like a blush heavy look. And I am blending it out the best I can under the circumstances. But I just like that color payoff, I really do. I know it makes me look like a clown, but there's nothing that powder can't fix. Like, I'm heavy-handed with almost everything that I have, so not exactly, like, take that with a grain of salt in a way. Like, it may seem natural, but I don't care. Or, you know, it may seem like a lot, but, you know, I don't care. It's just, you know, a lot. Blush makes me happy. Like, a lot of color makes me happy. And it just looks so nice. It looks so nice. I cannot get over how good this cream blush is. And a lot of people were actually giving this crap. A lot of people. But I figure once you work at it, once you really, really work at it, and, you know, perfect the blending and everything, it looks good. Like, as you can see, I mean, come on. But that's just me. I love a blush heavy look. But now that I have kind of said that I'm going to use it, I might as well go in with this brush. Go in with that. And put a little on my collarbone. Why not? Even though you're not gonna see it, why not? It's just to use the product, right? I mean, come on. It looks nice. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it looks kind of nice. Probably will go in with this more in the summertime. That'll probably look a lot better when I'm tanned. When I'm tanned. I can't believe I just said that. Alright, so now that I've got that, I'm not really gonna go in with like a liquid highlighter or anything like that. I just like to go in with my base products like that. And now I got this little guy. I have not used this before, and I've heard this is really, really good for powder. So, ooh, we shall see. Just gonna get a little into the cap right there since it's very settled on the top. Okay, let's go in. Because I heard this is supposed to work better than a brush or a sponge. So we shall see. But I'm only gonna go with this under my eyes. Because I have a powder brush, don't get me wrong. I mean, so far, it's looking really good. And plus, this is probably helping me, like, go in with less product, I guess you could say, on the applicator. Like, it's looking really nice so far. But I will just say, like, when it comes to the creases under my eyes, it's gonna happen regardless, I feel. So, like, I'm just gonna tilt you in a little closer so you can see. Like, can you see that? Like, it gets a little creepy. But I think that's only because of, like, either the concealer or the powder. Or my skin. Either three. But I don't know. I can also probably set my T-zone. Set my nose. Set at least that stuff. Alright. Oh, wait. I have to go in with more of that too. I know, I may be sound like kind of a ditz, but I swear you I'm not. I just sometimes forget to put stuff on. Maybe actually go in with a little... Okay, that seems like enough. I know, I'm trying to, like, measure out my powder products like a... like, that's gonna... Alright, so I'm gonna go in with this brush now. though I will say I do tap off excess product when it comes to loose powders. And I will get a pressed powder one of these days, because I know that's supposed to be for, like, getting your whole, like, under eye situation to be better. Let's reset. Alright. I know, I just got powder everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but might as well be everywhere. Professional. But I'm gonna go in with some setting spray now to try to melt in some of my products. Alright. Now then, I'm gonna go in with this brush now. Now that my base and everything is all set. Oh wait. Oh wait, that's right, I still have to go in with contour. Okay, so I'm gonna go in like that. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush and sort of chisel that out. Normally I would go in with like this brush only to do my contour, but I mean, I feel like I can draw it on with this and then alright, my nose is starting to run. But I feel like if I just draw it on and then blend, it's easier. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. I mean, you can still see everything poking through almost, like the bronzer, the blush that I just used. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe go in with a little bit of that on my nose. And my nose contour isn't gonna be perfect because I do have a very jagged nose, as you can see, like, it kind of comes up in like more of a peak. So I wouldn't say contouring the nose is literally the best thing I know how to do, because I don't. I can't even get it in a straight line. Let's see. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. And where is my silky freaking matte bronzing powder from Milani? I just had it. There it is. Yeah, I have everything on the floor. I will get a makeup vanity one of these days, but it's not gonna be today. Just going in with my bronzer. But I like to go in, like, just a disclaimer, I like to go in with a little bit of a lighter foundation like I am right now, so that I can bronze the heck out of my skin. I like a very bronzed, blushed look, if that makes sense. Like, I very much do. It's very nice. Because I just feel like I'm tanned. I feel like I'm more, like, awake, alive. It just feels better. It's going in on my chin. Bring it down my neck. Because bronzer can be used like that. I'm here to tell you that. And I get it, my personality might be a little much to people, but if you don't like it, don't watch. That's all I gotta say. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with this brush and go in with my BH blush palette and go into this shade right here. I know, it's extremely pigmented. But I like a blush look. What can I say? I literally bring my blush into my bronzer, if that makes sense. Oh boy. That looks really blushed, but still, I feel like I can work with it. Goes in with more. I mean, I do love this blush, though. Like, I was gonna say, I got this at Ulta when it first came out. And it is one of the best blush palettes that I've ever used. One of the best. I know what you're probably saying on the other side of the screen. Josie, don't go in with so much blush! Can't tell me what to do. And I get it, this blush probably isn't the best to go in with this sort of look. But it's everyday product, so I'm gonna use it. Just gonna blend that into my bronzer in a way to make it look nice. Alright. That's very blushed. But I feel like we can work with that. I mean, I feel like I don't look terrible. I don't look terrible. I mean, you guys can feel free to say anything you want in the comments, but like, I feel like that looks nice. Alright, and now I'm going to, first of all, find my highlighter brush and clean it off. Alright. Now I'm gonna go in with my Revolution highlighter. And some of you are going to hate me for this. As if you don't hate everything that I just did already. I am going to go in. I'm just gonna go in and really pack it on. 'Cause I mean, come on. There is no such thing as subtlety on this channel. No such thing. So if that's what you came here for, then I'm sorry. if you came for subtle naturalness, you're not gonna find it on this channel. You're gonna find glowy, hoey ass makeup. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Oh no, with a little on my nose. A little. A little on my nose. Oh, my cupid's bow. Which I get. Like, I don't have very big lips to begin with, so I'm gonna set that down since I feel like it's oh wait, I forgot to go this way. Glowy and hoey, that's what we like. But yeah. I mean, I love the very glowy look. I love it. I want the aliens to be able to see me from space. If that makes sense. Alrighty, now what am I gonna go into next? I'm trying to figure that out. See how organized I am on this channel? It's great. Alright. So now, well, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go in and do my lower lash line. I might just, sorry, I might have to, I'm trying to figure out like a good way to do this without ruining everything. This is mainly what I use gel eyeliners for, I guess you can say. And I know some people do not like watching people do this, but I feel like it's part of the process. And I know this video may be kind of long, but we got time today. Don't know if you do, but I do. Got at least till my boyfriend gets off work. Did I ruin my makeup in any way? I don't think I did. Thank goodness. Okay, so and then this could make or break the look, but it's gonna tight line. And I'm not going in with very much either. And I'm not a professional at applying this, I just try to do my best. Because, like, as you can see right there, I just fucking messed up. Alright, there we go. Okay. I realized some of my not eyeliner, but some of my highlighter rubbed off on my hand. So we're just gonna go a little more. Alright, so that's that. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, does it? It doesn't look terrible. I usually just try to tight line with stuff like that. It's not gonna look perfect, but at least it looks alright. And I will just I'll clean that up at the end, or actually, I'll just go over it with the green. I know, that seems really, really lazy, but... Alright. Now then, going back in with that green. I think I'm gonna have to use a mirror for this. And I do like to take my eyeshadow a little bit more down than what would typically be seen on a lower lash line, just because I do have all those wrinkles in my eye area, so I just kind of like to smudge it out a little, just a little bit to see where it goes. Oh yeah, that looks good. A little green on the lower lash line never hurt anyone. I'm also gonna... I depthen it with that brown shade a little. Just a little. Even though it looks like it literally did nothing, but still. Yeah, that looks pretty alright. Alright, so I think eyes are all done and everything. I think I just need to do a lip now. So, gonna go on with my my LA Girl Ultimate Auto Lip Liner Intense Day, and keep it spicy. And this would, when I was doing my Project Pan video, this wouldn't screw up or down, so I was trying to get that. So I will be using this as my lip liner most of the time. I can't talk while I do this, so I'm gonna have to quiet while I do this. And I know, I don't have any lips to begin with anyway, so I do overdraw my lips. Yes, I go for the Pam Anderson look. I feel like a lot of girls do that, honestly. Like, people may be ashamed of it and everything, but we all know you do it. Oh, it broke on me. Oh well, that's just product that it's down for the count, I guess. I know this may look messy as of right now, but we'll clean it up. Alright, so I know my lips look really dry, I know. I need to go in with more of a hydrating thing before I film. But this has no visible shade on it. I literally got it, I got it from my mom for a Christmas present, so it was from a brand called Academy of Color. I think it's a British brand, I want to say. but you can find it in the US. It's a crusty on it. I know, so real, right? Alright, I think that looks alright. I mean, it is a really, really nice everyday wearable color. Like I said, I do like to overline my lips, so sorry about that, I guess. But I think I'm gonna go in with a little of my concealer just to kind of clean up what little mess there is. So I'm trying to find like a clean brush for me to blend it out. Ah, fuck it, I can blend it in with my finger. Alright, I think it looks good. Okay, doesn't seem bad. I'm kind of bad at doing my lips in a way just because I don't really have very much lip area to go to, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see where I can get with, I guess, some of that, but alright, I think that should be it. I should be able to set with my Milani Fruit Fetish. Alright, and alright guys, just letting this kind of dry. Alright guys, this is the finished look, along with eyeshadow. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Also guys, sorry, I forgot to film an outro for that, and I also forgot to put on the mascara that I put on. The Lash Sensational. I mean, it looks really good. I'm not gonna put false lashes on, but it looks really good. But this is the completed look. I am so sorry that I kind of rushed that little end of it, but yeah, bye.